Today's video is one of my favorites. It is plush stuffed animal sales from recent weeks that I've sold on eBay, Poshmark, Facebook, Mercari, and Amazon. I will share with you 12 items that I paid anywhere from 25 cents up to 99 cents each for. Stick around to see what they've sold for and how much money I've made just in recent weeks selling plush stuffed animals online. Okay, so we'll start on Poshmark. I sold these two pair of furskins. Are y'all familiar with Cabbage Patch Kids? These were back from my childhood. These were the teddy bear furskins plush off of the Cabbage Patch line. I picked these up for 50 cents at Goodwill. They took forever to sell, well over 1 year. However, an offer did come in of $17, which I accepted. I thought they would be highly sought after as they are Cabbage Patch and vintage. However, I was wrong. They were big and bulky to ship, and I would not be picking these up in the near future. So my profit on these after the fees and the buyer did pay shipping, I did make $13.10 on the pair of furskins. Next up, I sold an Aflac talking duck. This was a smaller stuffed plush animal measuring 6 inches. I paid $1 for this at a thrift store. It sold for $10 on Poshmark, so my profit after the fees was $6.06. The buyer did let me know that she picked this up for her dog as a dog toy. So I think going forward, if I were to list any more of these Aflac talking ducks, I may want to include dog toy in the title. What do y'all think? Next up, I sold a Wells Fargo pony. I paid 25 cents for this at Goodwill. It took 7 months to sell. It sold for $18. So my profit was $14.15. Keep your eyes open for these Wells Fargo stuffed plush animals. Looking at these keywords, I included Wells Fargo, pony, Mac, horse. It says Mac right here on the logo. Stuffed plush toy animal. 160 years of service ribbon, which is right here. And like I said, it sold for $18. My profit was $14.15. Next up, I sold a Kohl's Cares for Kids If You Give a Mouse a Cookie stuffed plush animal. I paid 25 cents for this at Goodwill. It sold for $10 on Poshmark. I do sell these Kohl's Cares for Kids stuffed plush animal quite often. At Kohl's, they have these with books usually for children. However, I sold just the plush, and I made $6.80 on this plush toy. And the last item that sold on Poshmark was a Care Bear. Now, this was not a full-size bear. It was a smaller bear measuring 8 inches. It was a beanie plush cheer bear with the rainbow on his belly. This took 2 years to sell. I paid 25 cents for this. It sold for $7 on Poshmark. So my profit was a whopping $1.83. However, like I said, I did have it going on 2 years. So when the offer came in of $7, I was happy to see it go. Next, I sold a plush animal on Amazon, and ironically, it was an Amazon gunned bear. This is what it looks like with the Amazon embroidery on his foot. I paid 25 cents for this at Goodwill. It sold on Amazon for $19.10. The buyer paid $4.99 shipping. The fees on Amazon are a little bit more expensive than anywhere else. I paid $4.60 in fees. However, when it was all said and done, I made $14.04 on this Amazon gunned bear. He was new with tags. You can list new with tag animals on Amazon. I believe you can even list used and collectible plush on Amazon as well. Next, we'll hop over to eBay. I sold this pair of sock monkeys. It's more than a pair. It's a 6-piece lot. These I picked up at that giant church sale. My cost on these total was $3. I picked these 3 big ones up at that church sale, and then I had these 3 smaller ones that I picked up from a garage sale earlier in the year. I lotted them all together, and they sold for $35.10. Plus the buyer paid $12 priority shipping. So they were about $47 all in on these sock monkeys. My profit on the sock monkey lot was $24.88. So keep your eye open for these sock monkey plush. You can sell them individually or lot them together like I did. I did list all of the measurements in the condition just to make sure the buyer knew what they were getting. As you can see here, I do include the measurements. One was 17 inches tall, the other two were 21 inches, and then the smaller ones were 6.75 inches. The next item to sell on eBay was the dog collection, a Dalmatian. I was told from the buyer that this was used for a Halloween costume. So I paid $2 for this at a thrift store. I accepted a best offer of $10, and the buyer paid $8 to have it priority shipped, so she would have it in time for Halloween. My profit was $9.02. So keep your eye open for the dog collection. I know this photo is blurry, but it does say the dog, and it's an art list. And they usually have this red collar on. This was a larger plush animal, and they do make several different breeds of dogs, and I've sold these in the past. This one was a Dalmatian. Next up is a new with tag Paddington bear. Now I've had this forever. I've had it since 2018. I paid 69 cents for it at a thrift store. It did finally sell on my promotion that I had going on for $5.88, and the buyer paid $14 to have it shipped priority mail. So they were about $20 all in on this teddy bear. My profit was $9.34. I did make some money on the shipping charge. By the way, I would not pick these up again. Like I said, it did take forever to sell. And the last item on eBay is a Warm Pals. These are the ones you can put in the microwave and warm them up. It was new with tags, and it has the detachable heart. It's a sloth. I paid 25 cents for this at Goodwill. It's sold on my 30% off promotion, and then the buyer did use a coupon, so she paid $13.40 for the plush. She did pay $12 shipping. It was quite heavy. Whatever it has in there to let it warm up is rather heavy. So she did pay $12 priority shipping. I was able to stuff it in a padded flat rate envelope for $8.30. So my profit was $13.55. Next, we'll hop over to Facebook. I sold a Disney Parks bullseye horse. I paid 25 cents for him at Goodwill. I did pick up another one, and they were all 25 cents. Goodwill did not mark these up. It sold for $16.80, and the buyer did pay $9.25 for priority shipping. Looking at this tag, you do want to keep an eye out for these Disney Parks plush. These are the ones that are actually purchased within the Disney parks. So that's different than the ones purchased from a Disney store. My profit on Bullseye was $16.55. And I did have one sell on Mercari. This is a Ralph Lauren polo teddy bear with a knit sweater on. I paid 50 cents for him at Goodwill. He sold for $22 on Mercari, so my profit was $18.16. He is dated 1996. And I did put vintage in the title. So looking at these keywords, I used Ralph Lauren Polo Teddy Bear, plush, vintage, 1996, navy blue, flag sweater, and stuffed. And here's a closer look at the numbers. These are the 12 plush stuffed animals that I shared with you today. Looking at my buy column, you can see I paid less than $10 for all of the items. They range anywhere from 25 cents up to $3 for that sock monkey lot. My gross sales, which is the total sales price plus the shipping that I received, was $244.52. My profit when it was all said and done That is the amount of money that goes into my bank account after the fees and costs associated, was close to $150. So I turned my $10 investment into close to $250 in sales. Diving deeper into my spreadsheet, you can see this is the website that I've sold the item on. This is the date that it was shipped, the date that I listed it, a description of the item, the inventory storage number, the price that I paid for the item, the shipping that I paid, any discount the buyer received, the fees associated with selling on the platform. eBay fees are calculated at 13%, which is this column here. This is the amount the item sold for, any shipping that I received, and the most important column of all is the profit column over here. So to summarize, I paid less than $10 for all of the items. I grossed close to $250, and my net profit was a little under $150 on the 12 items. As soon as I finished this video, I sold 2 more plush stuffed animals. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to see those in my next plush sold video. I make money selling Goodwill items online, including plush stuffed animals, and you can too. Many of you that are watching have not yet subscribed to my channel, so do me a favor and click that subscribe button. And while you're at it, tap the notification bell to be notified when I release my next video. I will link another What Sold Plush video here. Continue watching.